Hello everybody and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We are now going to be soaring through the sky like a bird. And yeah, we're going to be most likely now getting to the end of, this is going to be episode 3. So this will come out on most likely Wednesday. So it might be a bit weird that like, oh, why are you doing, this one now? But I can assure you, it's mainly just, because I want I want to record this, essentially, before I get to the point. I want to, like, catch up, essentially. So then, like, after I have some dinner and all of that stuff, I can essentially be like, okay, cool. But this is one of the cooler things. I was really wondering if you could actually reach, like, that place. But I don't think you actually can. I think you physically can't really reach it. I tried to make it look cooler, but then it didn't end up. That was scarier than it had to be. Naru, what can you tell us? Jesus, look how tall he is. I know he has like a few inches off the ground, but Jesus, is he tall. With short legs. Look how short those legs are. Jesus. We must find ourselves here. We're at a great aptitude, as you heard. So basically he's saying here that this area used to be on the surface, but now it's seemingly not. And from here is essentially the best way to do that cork. Either you fall down from the birdie in the sky to here, or otherwise. But either or, both are basically the same. I love this visual. This visual is amazing. Boom. And we'll need rewind. But rewind is honestly one of the cooler ones. Like, doing stasis, but like revamping stasis is such a cool idea. And magnesis being revamped as well. Like, they did such a good job showing that they can still do amazing ideas, the people who work on the Zelda games. And it's so funny to see that in contrast to the Mario devs who were like, we can't make any new characters. New characters, like, what, you think we could just make new characters? And yet again, it just shows that, like, you know, Game Freak, like Pokemon and Mario can kind of fall to the side a bit, but Zelda will always remain the most focused game series out of all of them. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their lights of blessing. You can have a heart container. Are you sure you want that? Are you sure you don't want nothing? You could just end the game here, you know. I feel like, honestly, if this was the demo they gave people, like, a day early, if they pre-ordered, that would be an amazing experience. But I kind of like it that, you know, that isn't a thing. Now go bring peace to the world. I really do like this visual. But it also, again, it's just the same thing as the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild. So there is a little bit of that thing where it's like, oh, well, it's just the same. It's being derivative of itself. But, it's still really cool. Especially when, like, you're soaking wet. I was about to say socking. And I was like, that's not a word. Here we go. Here's a... Yeah, that's what I want it to look like more often. And this is just confirmation that you're using his hand.
Good. I see you have managed to open the door. You haven't fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. You're almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. time together has been brief. I am so happy that we finally met. You are exactly as Zelda said. I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
It's a very beautiful and touching scene. However, I don't mean to be shitty, because I don't mean to just be a shitty shit face. But it really just feels like King Roam talking to me, and he's just like, please make sure you rescue the princess from Calamity Ganon. It really does feel like that sometimes, and this is what I mean by Ascend being a little bit too remember that you can do this kind of thing. Because it really does feel a little bit silly. Also, what the hell is that? That looks sick as hell. It's like a tornado around a building. I really hope there's a dungeon that takes place in the sky, because otherwise that'd be such a missed opportunity. And I don't mean like on an island set like that, but like completely exposed. And you have to like, you know, like maybe like slingshot your way over to places. Like that'd be super sick. This is something I think is really cool, but also really lame. Essentially you give you get the Master Sword and then you just don't have the Master Sword. I was really hoping that you would slowly upgrade the Master Sword throughout the game. But it seems like that won't be the case, because I was like, oh, it would be really sick if, like, you know, every single time you beat a boss, you know, like right now you'd get the Master Sword at 5 power, and then it would go to 10, then 15, then 20, then 25, then 30, and then it would be restored again. But that seems to not be the case, which is really sad to me, because the Master Sword is so iconic. But it's also really cool to see Zelda, like, hold it. I think as well, everyone does want a Zelda playable sequence as well. I like how a bit, like, this is the thing that's on, like, the back of the box, but it is really funny to me as well that, like, she holds it in a way that makes it feel like, it's still intact, just to have, like, that nice little, iconography. Is that Farosh? Farosh? However people... That's the blue one. Oh, it looks more like it's a silvery white. Maybe there's new dragons in this game. But the sickest thing, in a way, is to think about, like... So maybe this happened a week or so after. Hey, maybe even a month after we investigated those ruins.
Link, you must find me.
I think she's there, guys. What is your opinion? Do you think she's there or not? I wonder. We running around at the speed of sound. Oh. I do like that you can fast forward the falling. But this is also one of the sicker things to me. Just the fact that it immediately goes into a thunderstorm when you fall down is kind of sick. Well, for me, it lasted a lot longer. Not too long, but enough to where you were like, crap. But welcome everyone to Hyrule Kingdom. There's a massive box over by goddamn Hyrule Castle. Maybe they're stuck in a boxing match, who knows. I think I want to try to play this a bit differently than how I played it originally. Like, really explore, really have my own fun. And I think that's the best way to do it. I feel like if you try to do it like anyone else would do it, it's just not going to be as fun, you know? But let's explore as Lank. Man, we really don't have many weapons on us right now. Actually, we'll use the minecart hammer. Actually, we'll just destroy the fused material on that one, and then we will hold this, drop this, go fuse, fuse that with our wooden stick. So now we have another sword. Just so then we have like 2 weapons for combat. There's also a lot of random things from Bosun or Hudson or whatever. Like buildables and such. I'm presuming that those things over there are like the towers that we have to reach. No, I don't want to kill a fox. Foxes are cute. Birds, however, not so cute. Okay. Okay. It would have been cool if it hit something, but like, anytime I see Hyrule, like this version of Hyrule, I just think glide. It's just so weird to like have your movement restricted in such a way where you're just like, wait, I can't do that anymore? In we go. I don't even know what the name of this shrine is. Because I was too busy about, like, being sad. Lightning has a tendency to strike anything metallic. If you do not wish to be hit by the whip, make sure to be carrying wood. Building with logs. The Tajikat. The Tajikat shrine, okay. So this is basically showing off what we did earlier anyway. This one. I like how instead of logs, it's more so not logs. Okay, thank God. I thought that was gonna fall on me for a second. And obviously we want to take this up with us. Okay, so we want to connect this. I've not done this shrine, by the way, guys. Even though I'm not like live streaming or anything. I did a different one though, which was literally putting blocks in holes, and I was like, oh my god, the internet's gonna go crazy with this one. In Breath of the Wild, in the new Breath of the Wild game, it's so inventive that you literally push blocks into holes. Okay, so we now have Big Stick. That's not really what I wanted to accomplish. I want to accomplish like something like that on the side a bit there. Okay, yet again, not what I wanted. Maybe you actually just can't make that a reality. I think the game's telling me that I'm an idiot. Okay. Well, I guess that this works fine too. There we go. I said straight up. Thank you, Mr. Stick. I was trying to do it in a way different way. Like a very different way. Ah! Oh, don't do that. Scared me. We will try to whip this around so that we can use it. And then we'll just do that. Yet again, every single time I think about running, that just happens. And then we'll fuse this onto this. We'll move this over to there. We'll then climb this along. Well, to be fair, it is pretty long. And then we will fuse this and this like so to make even bigger a stick. And then we want it to be, why is it? Is it just so big that it's literally not allowing me to, Okay. I'm presuming this one is literally just showing you in more detail just what you can do with these sticks. Because that makes a lot more sense to me. There we go. Okay. So we'll now bring that over. Slightly in the water, but that's fine. And then we'll very gently try to do that. Why can't we target that? Why is that apparently out of reach for us? I think honestly, if we had I think if we had all of the logs that we can have, we could just make a bridge over there. So that's what I'm going to go for. That is the far more interesting thing to do. I'm trying to get it in the middle. There we go. This is the funnest thing to just mess around with. Just because of how dumb it is. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I think 2 more maybe would be what we need for this. It worked! It actually worked. But I want 1 more. And then we'll make a thing so then we can actually make it. Yeah. We'll make this so then it's 1 more. so that it can fully fulfill its purpose of being a bridge. So we've now made a bridge, a perfect bridge. And now we'll do the dev intended route for the other treasure chest, because hey, maybe there's a cool weapon or something in there. Not like that, you silly. There we go. Ooh, that's actually a very smart idea, me. I should attach this fan to the back of this, so then, afterwards, I can then go back on the same vessel. Okay, that was something a little dumb. Okay. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Again, we need a little bit further. And then we can turn it off. Okay. So now we can go into here, grab our little trinket. A spiky shield. We now have a shield that looks ugly. But it's probably okay. I know Zelda, and a shield that can damage foes is probably a good shield. I want to target specifically that. And then we fix our boat, like so, and travel back. We could travel to our destination, but I built a bridge, and that bridge is not going to be ruined by simple inventions that Nintendo wants you to use. I'm not going to use what Nintendo wants me to use. I'm going to use what I made. I just realized the difficulty of the sentence I just said. See, this is called ingenuity, and it's something that Nintendo understands and thinks is also cool. We built a bridge! We bridged the gap of knowledge, and now our internet history will become even safer. Visitor to this shrine that imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. Allow us to thank you for your bridge. You've done well to reach this place. We offer you this light that will cleanse you of the evil that Ganon has wickedly felled you with. Or almost felled you. Da 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 dum. We did a thing. And now we must go. We got the light. We got another goddamn shrine token. And now we're off. Man, it's weird. Lizalfos, oh no, they're back again. Didn't they get the lesson? That is so cool. There's a doggy. Hello. I thought it was going to be nicer. Look, it's Beetle again. Why does he not remember me? Oh no, if you forget. Oh, let's see what you got. You got arrows. Okay. So it's kind of the same thing again. Yeah, Beetle. We always like Beetle. We always like a little bit of Beetle. Crab plus spicy powder equals something. Hello there. Welcome to my stable. We deal in most things horse related, but we also double as an inn. Seems that you're not a member yet. Our stable uses the Stable Association's membership system, so you'll need to register if you want to use it. May I ask for your name? Link! Alright, Mr. Link, there. You're all signed up. Now, would you like me to tell you about how the stable system works? Then allow me to explain. You can board your horse companies with us, and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may also come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here, you can register it and it will become your horse companion. There's a limit, however, to how many horses you can have on board. We don't want to have to, deal too many horses, you understand. But you're able to swap them in and out as you please, so it's not too harsh. Once again, welcome to our stable. We love to have you here. And, would you like to lodge with us? A regular bed will cost you 20, and a Malaya bed will cost you 50. A Malaya bed also comes with a nice pot of tea. That's all fine. What am I thinking? I completely forgot to talk about how pony points work. That's right, it's the reward system you can use at stables. In short, anytime you use a service, you get points. No matter what stable you go to, you can get points for lodging there, registering a horse, stuff like that. Now then, as this is your first use of the Riverside stable, you get a pony point. Save up points to earn a wagon load of wonderful rewards for you and your horse companions. Oh, have a lovely day. And you can also trade your pony points for prizes at the ledger counter over there, eh? Check out the ledger for prizes, details, membership rules, and other information like that. Come back anytime. I think that was a good accent. This is so exciting. Gotta have some fun. Oh, excuse me, I was lost in thought. There's a group of gourmets who frequent our stable. They're always teaching me new recipes to cook. And the recipe for the next session is a dish devised by Princess Zelda herself. I'm so excited I can hardly sit still. I don't know why I'm doing that accent for everyone. Let's see. In this issue of Lucky Clover Gazette, freezing temperatures bring weathery shivers to the Rito. Rito Village is facing a food shortage, as cold winds make the travel to the village dangerous for resident and visitor alike. That's awful. It sounds like anyone trying to get themselves to Rito Village needs to prepare themselves for harsh freezing weather. There's so much to read in these newspapers. And here are some horses and... Man, the world really is so beautiful. Look, there's even a sniper wound. The game really knows how to make you smile. It is nice, though, to be on the ground again. Ooh. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more interesting. Oh, my friend and I got separated. My friend is sending a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up, but I'm so tired. If only someone could help. Like carry me, like all the way there and back. Like, be really nice of them. We could make a moving car. However, I'm a little bit too boomer. Olin Bridge. I really wonder if I boot up Breath of the Wild, for instance. When they're really compensating for something. That looks like Hudson to me. Oh, they're supporting Hudson. Because Hudson is the person who helps makes all the houses and stuff. That's neat. Okay. We might need to make a bridge, or rather, we might need to make a flotation device to be able to float ourselves over the river. But it seems like the world itself is going to be very fair on delivering me such tools. I understand, friend, I understand. Okay. So, we're already going to get this done very quickly. So, we're going to put this down here. And as you can see, she can just fall from the sky. It's actually kind of scary. What way is the weather going? The weather's going that way. So, I think I could actually maybe do this the way I want to. Which is just by doing it like... Well, that's not what I wanted it to look like. There we go. Get attached. No, the wind is actually traveling in the opposite direction. That's actually very annoying. Okay, well I have another idea then. What we'll do... Actually, it'll be easier to bring this along. So what we'll do is we'll stick a stick, like a bunch of sticks to the end of this, and then just be able to push it essentially across the river. I think that's a good idea. So, we'll like attach this to the midpoint, like so. And we're basically making like a massive frying pan. And then just easily... No, not like that. Midpoint. So, we can then serve him to his friend. Yet again, we really want it to look a little bit nicer than that. So, the midpoint, please. Okay, and now one more should do it. Okay, we can have one dingy part at the end. Don't you love ingenuity, people? It's the thing that just keeps giving. Oh, and you will reach your friend. And then we'll just swim along. And then we can just grab this. And we're off. We're off to serve the Korok, the wonderful Korok of Oz. Korok delivery service. How can we help? We have one lovely dash of served Korok right for you. Thanks for giving me my friend. Here's something for you. We got some Korok seeds. We're stocking up already. Now see, that was an ingenious contraption that only I could think of. I love my stupidity. Oh, we're near Kakariko. We gotta go to Kakariko Village. We have to. Like, we have to go. That's like just too nostalgic for us not to. And we have a bit of time left in this episode. Like, we have 25 minutes. We could probably even reach that tower, honestly. And then go back to Kakariko. I wonder if Impa will have a lot of different things to say to us. Whoa, what the hell's... There's so much cool stuff here already. Like a massive just pillar. Excuse you. Now I need to eat because you slapped me hard. Do we just have like one mushroom laying around, one egg? Okay, that does seem. Ooh, prime meats. But someone better call Arby's because I have the meats. Blue bokoblin horn. Whoops. Okay. If he forgets where we are, it's fine. However. Aha! I surprised you, fiend. I wanted to like jump attack down, but it didn't work. Well, that's fine, I guess. We got a bokoblin horn. Yeah, so when we can cook a little bit later, we'll have a lot of really good things to cook with. We got an iron shroom. One thing that is kind of sad is you can add anything to a weapon. However, if you do, it doesn't really feel like it does anything still. Which is a little lame. We'll grab one of those because we do need at least one. We can increase our stealth. Yet again, the pro version of the HUD is extraordinarily cool because it really does allow the game just to look so beautiful, and there's nothing on the screen until, you know, you interact with the game's, like, you know, stamina or health mechanics when you take damage. So it really does feel like you can just play so immersively in the world. Like, just... There's so much to the world. So much beauty and mystery. We have shock fruit. Oof, I don't want to mess with them. Yeah, so that seems to be somewhere completely different. And that's what I mean as well, is... some things would be a lot easier if you had a glider. Where were the twin rocks? Because the twin rocks will guide us. That there. Okay, so we have to kind of go down here, and I don't want to instigate a fight with those guys because we only really have like 2 weapons to really hurt them. I don't want to use all of them. Wow, it's so beautiful. It does feel weirdly nice because I feel like they really have switched up enough things to where you can kind of have that lay of the land, but not too weird at the same time. Octo balloon and Octo tentacle, which actually gives you 3 power. I wonder if it like squiggles around like they would in Japan. Man, it's just like seeing things like this is so nostalgic to me because it really does make you remember like the first time you found Kakariko Village and you were just traveling along, and then you find the Twin Peaks, and maybe you get a way up there onto the Sheikah Tower, and you're just like, wow, yeah. And then you find Kakariko Village, and the game really begins there, and all of that stuff. And like, this is just a massive hunk of the sky that's just fallen onto the land. Dazzle fruit that will basically stun enemies. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm very interested to see if Kakariko Village is in the same place and stuff like that. I think that would actually be very cool and ingenious. Like, though that type of thing where typical landmarks stay the same, I think would be a very smart way to do things, because then it would allow for players who are not very knowledgeable of Breath of the Wild to have the cool experience of finding it, but then it allows the players who have played the game to rediscover old locales in a new setting, which obviously is super cool. So I really do hope that Kakariko Village is in the same place. Obviously, like basically everyone else, this is basically a blind playthrough. because we don't really know anything about the game. But I'll probably not title it as Blind, just because that just feels very metagamey, like you're trying to really get some good views. I'm just trying to make some good content, really. So I don't really need to worry about that. Like, I think this game is fun enough that I can continuously do a bunch of episodes for it. Ooh. Okay. Well, we all died. And I saw a little shrine off in the distance. Isn't that fun? Please save me, like, closer to where I was. Great fairies can enhance the armor that you have. So great fairies work the same, is all I'm hearing. I want to use the power of being good at the game. To essentially the ragdoll. Gotcha. Lizalfos Talon and Blue Lizalfos Horn. Frickin' giving you so much shit. I actually want to bomb you. Goodbye. Look at me. I'm in charge now. We got a roasted acorn, guys. Isn't that neat? Okay, well that's fine. We can climb up from here. To get like the tiniest amount of loot. A dragon bone boko thing. Okay. We got a baked apple, that's neat. Here you go. A bunch of stuff. But that blue Lizalfos frickin' horn, that gives you so much, and it also makes it so much better to attack those things now. As well. But I swear... Well, that's sick. Well, I guess we'll go into this shrine. Because that's the best thing to do, really. But damn, that area is sick looking. I can't... Like, that's the thing about, like... the joy of playing Breath of the Wild, but it's fresh, is you only get to play Breath of the Wild once. So being able to play it again, in and of itself, is really worth the money. Because it's the world, it's the exploring and just the open worldness of Breath of the Wild that makes it so special. It could literally be not even Legend of Zelda. The Geokum Shrine. It could not even be Legend of Zelda. It could be The Elder Scrolls, for all I care. But just the world itself and the way everything's presented is so breathtaking that it's so special that you want to be able to experience it as many times as you want. But it's so nice now that we have, like, likes. I think that's the only new enemy we've seen so far. But likes, that's cool. Built for rails. Okay. So, obviously... I think I understand what I need to do here. I need to build it in a way where it actually fits on the rails. There we go. It could have just been flat, but I thought it was gonna need to be a bit different. I love these. Whee! Oh my god, this is the coolest shrine. Wait. Rewind time. Ah. Now go. I almost don't care that like, oh, but there's something over there. No, this is too cool. I want to experience this. This is too cool. I don't want to experience this anymore. How am I meant to do that? Ah. How am I meant to do that then? So obviously that means that that would have told me that that is the case. Which is why he... Okay. 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 So I understand that. Maybe a singular block will work better for this. Or maybe this one in general doesn't work and it wants you to find a different way through, maybe. But then that would feel a bit weird. It's interesting. I think there's a few ways that this could work. I think one of them is by having it be slanted way more to one side. That could work as well. Trying to think of stuff with like angles. Okay, no. This is a lost cause. We can't make that. Ooh, almost dead. Jesus, that could have been bad. Okay. Well, let's have a survey then. It starts there, so it's not like there's anything you can do, and that just pops out of nowhere. I'm really trying to think. How do you do this? You know, it slips it way too much to one side. Yet again, like, if we had the ability to, glide, we would be able to circumvent this really easily. What about if it's like this? What if it's long enough? Maybe it'll... No. Damn, I'm actually full on stumped on this shrine right now. It's obvious, it has to be a fusion type thing. It has to be some sort of like fusion. It has to be some sort of like, if you have a really long one, it works or something. Sticky elixir. I was making the joke about the internet browser history, but apparently Nintendo wants to join in. We'll have the biggest damn contraption in the world. Okay, well, it's obviously unbalanced because of this piece here. So we'll have it as a stabilizer. This will surely not go wrong. I thought of something. What if we put... Okay, no. Weight doesn't do good. Puzzle no like weight. Okay, but then what is the puzzle then? I'm so freaking confused. Like, is it something to do with, like, angles? That was almost... Maybe it is. Maybe it's about finding the perfect, like, way to do this. No, 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 no. I think I have an idea for that. I think I have it. So I need to do that, but then when it's curving to the other side, I then have to do that. So for now, all I need to do is get it to the angle where it was fine. Then we stand on one side. Then when it starts to curve, we counterbalance it. It's like here. Okay, I think that's gonna be the plan. I just feel like it's something physicky. Like, it's not like a puzzle where you sit down and you build something. Okay. Maybe it is. But that just doesn't feel right. Like, I just don't know why, but it just doesn't feel right for that to be how it works. I feel like it makes more sense for it to be a bit weirder. Because, like, what I'm doing right now, like, making something feels too obvious. But this is Nintendo. This is not a game for kids, but a game that could be marketed towards... How could I never think of this? How could I never think of this? It's ingenious. We attach it to the middle, and then the reason it works is because the top side can now no longer fall off. Because it's now attached. This is gonna take a little bit. But yeah, that's what this has to be what it is, because then it's attached now, so it'll act as like a little bit of a blocker, like a brake. Yeah! We did it! That was cool. That was cool. And then I guess if you bring more of these over... Oh wait, no. Okay, so we have to use the fans. So the way that they obviously want us to do this is that we make another one of these, another one of the regular ones. Like so. However, each one of them needs to have a fan on them now. So then they propel. So, we need to attach it like so. And then we turn it on. And then we can simply like that. Well, no, not like that. How is it gonna fit under that? Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll bring the fan under it, and then we'll attach it. Boom! And it's not working because the angle is off. If the angle's straighter, it should work better. There we go. Okay. I've taken a little bit of a note. I still think I got this pretty well. I think I can easily do this within the episode. Now, I don't want to hit this, like, yet. I think I'm going to have to use the rewind to bring that back to me. And then jump on it, grab this one, put this one in the correct position. If I do it like that, it's standing still. So I want this to be ready for rewind. And then I want to go to here. Okay. This one is too long, it would seem. It's okay if this one goes over an hour, because I just want to finish this one. I don't want to finish... I want to have this be done, and I don't want to have to be all like, yeah, see, it works, because I said so. I want that to be, like, self-evident, because we finished. So we'll have this, like, here. And then... There we go, Jesus. It was getting so annoying to, like, get that fan off. And then we want to do this, and then we want to turn it around, so then we can put it in the middle. Do the same thing with this. I'm so happy you have unlimited power doing these sequences. If you didn't, these would be a whole lot harder. And then basically like this. And then we have to install it like so. Wait. Why does it underpower itself? I really don't understand that. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. That's so interesting. It was working though. It was working, so I have the idea down pat, it's just the timing is hard. Okay, why are you doing it like this? Okay. Bring it down a bit. Bring it down a bit. I need to be able to... Can I just, like, undo that entire play? I don't want to have to set it up every time, though. Like, there has to be an easier way than what I'm doing, right? Like, it can't be that, like, I'm, like, the biggest Giga Chad in the world, and I know exactly what I'm doing. Because I just feel like this is dumb, in a way. Why is this? Oh, God, come on, game. Work with me a little, baby. Come on. Okay, next time, in the next episode, we'll fix this. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Goodbye. Okay, I actually wanna stab myself. It was recording the entire time. I'll try to see if that can save it. God damn it! I hate film. No, this isn't film. I hate Streamlabs. I hate capture cards not being able to instant replay. It's so annoying. God damn it! Anyway, I'll show me doing the puzzle solving aspect to it. It was just as I was doing it, but you just have to be a bit quicker. That sucks so much because, yeah, this is gonna be the end of the episode now. It's just gonna be me failing, well, succeeding in it and then failing. That's why I hate videos so much. They're so annoying. But I guess we'll take some photos of some areas that there are shrines at. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. This sucks. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely day.